Greetings, my dear friends and fellow wanderers of time. Gather round, for I have a tale as old as the hills and as bright as the moon herself. Long before we had gadgets that beep and buzz, our ancestors looked skyward, entranced by that silvery orb. The moon was their faithful companion, their cosmic clock, and, if you ask me, the original influencer. For millennia, the moon wasn't just a pretty bauble in the heavens. Oh no, she was the grand conductor of earthly affairs, whispering when to sow seeds, when to hunt wild game, and when to gather round the fire for a jolly good story or a sacred rite. But let me tell you, there's a moon calendar quite unlike any other. It's not shackled to religious dogma or the tick-tock of civil time. No, this one is woven from tradition, poetry, and the heartbeat of the wild, the Almanac Moon Calendar. Now, you may ask, what in the Queen's name is the Almanac Moon Calendar? Well, let me spin you a yarn. Unlike the Islamic, Hebrew, or Chinese lunar calendars, those are all about months, holidays, and festivals, the Almanac Moon Calendar is more like nature's secret diary, scribbled in moonbeams and wildflowers. Each full moon is christened with a name, inspired by the goings-on in the fields, forests, and fireside tales of the season. It's a bit like the moon dressing up for a masquerade ball, donning a new mask each month. Popularized by the venerable Old Farmer's Almanac, this calendar isn't about marking days on a dreary grid. It's about tuning your soul to the wild, whimsical rhythm of the natural world. So, shall we embark on a moonlit ramble through the year together? Lace up your boots, my friends. Each full moon is bestowed a name, a nickname from Mother Nature herself, steeped in survival, harvest, and a dash of mythic mischief. January, Wolf Moon. Picture it. The world blanketed in snow, the trees creaking with frost, and somewhere in the distance, a chorus of wolves howling at the cold, hungry heart of winter. Folklore says their cries echoed through the night, reminding villagers to huddle close and keep the fire burning bright. February, Snow Moon. The snow falls thick and heavy, turning the world into a frosted wonderland. Farmers and foragers alike would peer out their windows, sigh and say, "Best stay in with a hot cuppa, eh?" It's the moon of deep winter, when the land sleeps beneath its icy quilt. March, Worm Moon. As the ground thaws and the first brave earthworms wriggle up to greet the sun, this moon signals the earth's grand awakening. Birds rejoice, fields soften, and gardeners everywhere dust off their spades, eager for the promise of spring. April, Pink Moon. Now, don't be fooled. It's not the moon that's pink, but the wild phlox that carpets the meadows in a blushing hue. This moon is a celebration of renewal, of blossoms bursting forth and the world donning her springtime finery. May, Flower Moon. By now, the countryside is a riot of colour. Every hedgerow and hillside is ablaze with blooms. In days of yore, folks would gather wildflowers and dance around maypoles, welcoming the abundance of nature's bouquet. June, Strawberry Moon. The sweet taste of summer's first berries. Native American tribes named this moon for the ripening strawberries. And to this day, it's a time for feasts, laughter, and sticky fingers stained red with juice. July, Buck Moon. Deep in the greenwood, the stags begin to sprout their velvety antlers. Hunters and poets alike would watch in awe, for this moon marks the wild majesty of the forest's noble creatures. August, Sturgeon Moon. Named for the mighty sturgeon, prized by fishermen in the Great Lakes and rivers. This is the moon of abundance, when the waters teem with life and the air is thick with the promise of harvest. September, Corn Moon. The fields glow gold, heavy with ripening corn. Farmers sharpen their sickles, and the air is filled with the scent of harvest. It's a time of gratitude, of gathering in, and of sharing the earth's bounty. October, Hunter's Moon. As the days grow short and the nights grow crisp, this moon lights the way for hunters stalking game to fill their larders before winter's chill. It's a moon of preparation, of courage, and of stories told by firelight. November, Beaver Moon. Industrious beavers hurry to finish their dams before the rivers freeze. Trappers, too, would set their traps, hoping for a good catch before the world turned to ice. It's a moon of hard work and clever hands. December, Cold Moon. The nights are long, the air is sharp, and the world is hushed beneath a blanket of frost. This moon is a beacon in the darkness, a reminder that even in the coldest times, light endures. And every so often, when the stars align and a 13th full moon graces the year, we have the legendary blue moon. Rare as a dodo's egg, it's a time for wishes, wild tales, and a bit of mischief under the midnight sky. These names aren't just poetic, they're practical too. They guided farmers, foragers, and dreamers through the turning of the year. Farmers would consult the moon to know when to plant, when to reap, and when to rest their weary bones. Indigenous peoples wove these moons into their ceremonies, honoring the cycles of nature and the wisdom of their ancestors. Even today, Wiccan and neo-pagan folk gather under the full moon, weaving old magic and new dreams into the night air. Each moon name is a tiny time capsule, a whisper from the past, a wink from the present, and a promise for the future. Now, let's put it all in perspective, shall we? Unlike those other lunar calendars ticking off months and holy days, the Almanac Moon Calendar is a love letter to nature's poetry, a reminder to pause, breathe, and marvel at the world's wonders. It's a way to stay rooted, even if your feet are in the grass and your head's in the cloud, digital or otherwise. In this age of atomic clocks and blinking screens, the Almanac Moon Calendar is a gentle nudge, a reminder that time is more than numbers. It's the scent of spring rain, the bite of winter frost, the riot of blossoms, and the crackle of stories shared by firelight. It's a calendar you feel in your bones as much as you see with your eyes. And that, my friends, is a secret worth unlocking, one moonbeam at a time.